Uh, Hello everyone, my name is Orithro, and today I'm going to talk about the United Nations, or UN for short. So, the United Nations was created in 1945, right after the World War II. So, when the world was basically in shambles, you can say, millions had died and countries were destroyed. Global peace was hanging by a thread. So, the main reason for building the UN was to make sure such a global disaster never happens again. People were getting tired of wars happening because, like, World War One also happened. So, yeah. So, at first, it had only 51 members, which are members as in countries, but now it has grown to over 190 nations or countries, you can say. So, basically, covering the whole world. Every country, big or small, gets a voice in the UN. So, why was the UN created? What's the main goal, you can say? So basically, their main goals were like maintaining international peace and security, promoting human rights, helping economic and social development, providing humanitarian aid, and also upholding international law. There might be more like reasons, but these are some of the main ones. So yeah. So there are something called like agencies or specialized branches, you could say. They can also be referred to as departments of the UN. It depends on how you wanna like say it. So yeah, I'll be mentioning it as agencies. So each of these agencies focuses on a specific global issue. It can be something like health, education, food, or whatever. Think of them as the departments of the UN, each doing their part to improve life around the world. So, the first one is can be like UNICEF. It stands for United Nations Children's Fund. It was founded right after like World War II. Also, it was founded in 1946, almost a year later. So basically, the focus is to protect children's health, education, and protection. So yeah, people who or children who were starving and homeless today it works in over like 190 countries, focusing on giving every child a fair start in life. So what do they do? So basically, what they do is provide vaccines, like provide drinking water, clean drinking water, and nutritious foods, supporting educational programs and building schools in poor regions, protecting kids from violence, exploitation, and child labor as well. And another one can be like responding fast in emergencies like wars or like natural disasters. So yeah, an example, a short example can be how UNICEF acted during like wars in Syria or Ukraine, where they sent food, water, and they also set up schools in refugee camps. So yeah, basically in short, UNICEF is like the world's emergency like parent, you could say, feeding, teaching, protecting the most vulnerable children everywhere. So yeah, that's UNICEF. Another one is UNESCO, or United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization for long term. It was founded in 1945. Focus is basically like education, science, and culture, as the name suggests. So, its job is to spread knowledge, preserve culture, and promote understanding between different nations. It believes that peace starts in the minds of people through education and culture, not just politics. So what they do is basically like promote quality education and literacy worldwide. Another one can be like protecting World Heritage sites like Machu Picchu or the Great Wall, etc. So yeah, some other ones can be like scientific research support, defending freedom of speech and press freedom, etc. So, an example of UNESCO acting can be like UNESCO helps countries rebuild schools after conflicts or protects cultural sites from destruction. So, yeah, basically, they are like guardians of knowledge and culture. So, yeah, you can call them that. Next one is United Nations Development Program or UNDP for short. It was founded in 1965, and their main focus is to reduce poverty and sustain development, and like basically make countries do good governance, you could say. So basically, UNDP works to make countries stronger from the inside. They just don't give money, they also help build systems that last. They focus on long term fixes and not short term aid. So, what do? They basically fight poverty and inequality. They help with job creation and economic growth. They also support environmental like sustainability and like climate change actions. So yeah, building strong governments and like anti-corruption systems, you could say also. Example can be like UNDP helps countries switch to clean energy or recover economically after disasters. It's basically like a development coach helping nations build a future that's fair and clean. Also strong, I guess. Anyways, next one we have Food and Agricultural Organization or FAO for short term. It was founded in 1945, and as the name suggests, its basically main focus is to like ending hunger and improving agriculture. So yeah, FAO works to make sure everyone has enough safe, nutritious food to eat and live on. They basically help countries like grow food efficiently without destroying the environment. So what do basically? Uh, Basically, they like teach modern farming techniques to poor farmers. They help prevent famine and malnutrition. They also work in fisheries, forestry, and basically livestock sustainability. So yeah, example can be FAO helps African countries fight locust infestation that destroy crops. In short, they are basically like the farmers of the whole world, you could say. Yeah. Another one is WHO or World Health Organization. It was founded in 1948. Main focus, as the name suggests, is global health and disease control. Also medical research, but yeah. Basically, WHO or WHO leads the whole world in keeping people healthy. They set health standards, monitor outbreaks, and help countries strengthen healthcare systems. So what they do is basically fight diseases, as I said. They also support like vaccination campaigns, provide medical supplies and research, set health guidance, and monitor global health trends. So yeah, example can be like during the COVID-19 pandemic, WHO or WHO coordinated global vaccine distribution and shared scientific updates with countries. So yeah, in short, who is the doctor of the planet, you could say. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about the last one. So yeah, it's called UNFPA or United Nations Population Fund or previously known as United Nations Funds for Population Activities. So yeah, the name was shortened a bit. So it was founded in 1969, and the main focus is to help maintain reproductive health, family planning, and also gender equality. So UNFPA believes that women rights are essential for global progress. So they make sure that every childbirth is safe, and also every person has control over their body and future. So yeah, what they do is basically provide maternal health services and safe childbirth support. They support promote family planning and fight off gender-based violence. So yeah, example can be in poor or war-affected areas, UNFPA provides mobile clinics for women to get safe maternity care. Yeah, they protect women's right and equality basically. So yeah, so why the UN and its agencies matter, you may ask. So basically, the things I talked about basically explain that very well, like how much we need them, and the world would go in total chaos if they weren't there to handle it properly. So yeah, if you think about what would the world look like without the UN's peacekeeping or humanitarian work, so yeah, you can understand properly. So yeah, that's all about today's video. It was a short explanation of basically all agencies of the United Nations. There might be more I missed or something. So yeah, that's all for today, and yeah, thank you for listening, and that's all.